Hello. Today we will be covering the basics of chaperone and volunteer training for the Fort Thomas Independent School District. There are differences between a chaperone and a volunteer. A chaperone attends field trips, supervises small groups or a single child, and is required to interact with students, while a volunteer is a service to our students like tutoring in class or the library. First off, there are some general expectations you should have for our students. Make sure they are courteous, pleasant, and obey the directions given by the teachers, bus drivers, tour guides, hotel employees, and most importantly, you. As a chaperone, there are general rules that you will be expected to follow as well. Be respectful to all individuals, refrain from smoking, profanity, illegal drugs, and alcohol at school and on all trips. Be on time, remain with your group at all times. You may use a buddy system for this or have them check in and out with you. Supervise all students, not just your child and the group assigned to you. Always stop harassment, sexual activity, and inappropriate conduct. If this is seen, always inform a faculty member in charge. If you have a problem with a child, they are never to be left alone or in a place that presents danger. Please call faculty or staff if a student needs to be restrained. If you will be staying overnight on your field trip, there is some hotel etiquette you and the student should follow. Be respectful to other guests and make sure our students are as well. Please use your personal cell phone and not the hotel phones. Dress appropriately when outside the rooms. Follow the set curfew rules. At a restaurant, please make sure our students display best manners, remain in line, monitor their voice volumes, avoid pushing, shoving, and roughhousing. As a chaperone and volunteer, we expect when people not affiliated with Fort Thomas schools are acting up, ask them to stop the inappropriate activity and remove the student if necessary. Regarding recordings or pictures, please take pictures of your own child and refrain from posting them on social media. Fort Thomas Independent Schools always follow the golden rule. Treat all children as you would want your own child to be treated. One very important rule is that all student information must remain confidential. Please share pertinent information with teachers, principal, or other school personnel. There is no corporal punishment ever allowed in the Fort Thomas Independent School District. If you ever see any sort of child abuse as a chaperone or volunteer, you are required to report it by notifying a principal or teacher. Every chaperone and volunteer in the school district is required to undergo a background check. You must complete the form and the district will process and pay a $10 fee. The background check will be valid until your child graduates. All parents, chaperones, and volunteers attending the trip are required to sign a form acknowledging that the information regarding the trips has been shared and that the behavioral guidelines will be followed. Failure to follow any of the listed rules will result in possibly being asked to return from a field trip to Fort Thomas schools at your own expense. As a chaperone, you may forfeit future chaperoning privileges. Remember, everyone is representing the Fort Thomas schools. Please maintain a positive image of our academics, extracurricular, athletics, and tradition. Have a great time. Finally, be confident that you accept this responsibility. Mature conduct is expected from all. Expect this to be an enjoyable and educational trip. We here at Fort Thomas Independent Schools very much appreciate your participation. Thank you.